All right. First and foremost, I want to start off by saying, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Kol Halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS, Great Millstone, who rule well and who taught me this truth. And shalom to you, sincere Akim, out there listening, learning, and pushing this truth. And shalom to the few sincere Akwath that are out there listening and learning as well. With that being said, Adawan Ratazad is to be edifying. As usual, I'm going to go into Rakah Quadash. And I saw this video. It popped up in my news feed. It's kind of long. I think it's 34 minutes. It's 34 minutes long, but I highly implore you to watch this video. If I remember, I'm going to try to leave the link in the description. If not, you can see where I got the video from. Tyler Oliveria, I think that's how you say it. And the video is entitled, I investigated the city that pays you to do drugs. And he's going into San Francisco, and then he was going into Oakland. All right? I'm going to try to show you. I'm not going to play it because I don't want to get copyright stricken. But I'm going to try to move the bar, and I'll try to browse through the video without playing it. I don't want I'll be able to show you a couple still shots, or you, like I said, you can go watch the video for yourself. But upon watching this video, I was like, God damn, I know it's bad, like certain places, like in we've heard about Cali, especially Oakland, San Francisco, how bad it's been. But to actually see it, I was like, God damn, it looked like a damn third world country, man. It looked like you was over there in Mumbai somewhere or some shit. Slumdog Millionaire. Looked like that movie. It reminded me of certain scenes reminded me of the movie District 9, Hey, Babylon is through. This bitch is through, man. This place is through. We're truly living in beautiful times, man. And it's not just San Francisco, Oakland. It's a lot of these major cities, man, are becoming dilapidated, because that's the ongoing theme of America. It's being destroyed, and ultimately it's all by design, the design of the wicked elite, So yeah, you got certain cities that are, I know, you could go on YouTube, look up Kensington in Philadelphia. If you go to certain, like Baltimore and shit, B-more, them places look horrific. But this shit, man, it was real bad. And then watch the video, man. You'll see how they call it bipping. I did a lesson on this dude that the saggy bottom, poopy pants, GMO babies. How he went into the Apple store. I didn't even know that was in San Francisco. And they're showing how a lot of these businesses are leaving. That was a major news report about In-N-Out Burgers leaving Oakland. But most of when you go through San Francisco, most of the businesses are closed. Everywhere you go is for lease signs, man. It's real fucking bad. They got an open drug market. It's real bad, and they just going in these stores. I think it's orchestrated. The legislators over there in San Francisco, they passed a law where if you steal less than $950, I guess it's a misdemeanor. So what they're just going in these stores and just with duffel bags and shopping bags and garbage bags, and they're just stealing in broad daylight and walking out. And nothing's happening. Doing drugs, just like in Philly, Kensington, doing drugs, fentanyl, heroin, shooting up, broad daylight. It's fucking bad, man, real bad. So again, I just wanted to spotlight this video, and I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna try to move the bar, and then I'll bring a couple scriptures out. I don't want Rathazadas to be edifying, exhorting, and comforting to the elect. Hey, we living in beautiful times, man. This bitch is through. This bitch is through. So let me move the bar, try to move it. Not too, I don't want to get copyright. We can get an idea. It's fucking bad, man. Shit on the ground, you know. I want to show you the one. I'm gonna stop it. That like I said, this particular shot of Oakland, I was like, damn, that he's going into how they just go in the stores and steal. They call it bipping. But I'm gonna show you. I think like the 25-minute mark. It's a lot, yeah. Try to. Oh, it's a lot. It's around here. Well, you could kind of see it. You could kind of see it. You know, he showed he did like a drone overhead shot of You could see it in the background of Oakland. You know, and they're going into how the homeless um epidemic is rampant. Is and it looked like District 9. I'll put it in the thumbnail. I'll put it as a thumbnail. Yeah, this bitch is. Hey man, Babylon is through. This place is through. You know, just 10 years ago, this place wasn't like that. You know. It's real fucking bad, but it's beautiful times. Beautiful times that we're living in. So again, I just wanted to spotlight that video. I stumbled across it. I highly implore you to go watch it. If I remember again, I'll put the link in the description. But let's read some precepts, and that'll be the lesson. Nothing long, straight to the point. This is Psalms 119 and 126. Again, Psalms 119, verse 126. It is time for thee, Lord Yahweh, to work, for they have made void thy law. And that's the times that we're living in. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is visiting the world that he made. Okay? And the ultimate visitation is coming upon Esau, Edom, chiefly Babylon the Great. The whole world is being visited. But you really starting to see the downfall of America. But you ain't seen nothing yet. This is Revelation 18. The main point is in 6. I'll start at 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. And you can see Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is plaguing this place. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh hath remembered her iniquities. And what's the ultimate iniquity? What you did to the Lord's chosen people for touching the apple of the Lord's eye. That's why these things are befalling you. How you acquired the Americas. How you've acquired the world. Ill-gotten gains. Riches got by deceit. Now the kingdom is starting to be translated. Okay? It's about to be a changing of the guard. And Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai requires the things of the past. The things that you did to Yasharallah, chiefly chattel slavery, a recompense is coming for that. What you did to the North American Indians, Seminole Indians, the Latin tribes, all throughout the Caribbean. What you did to, Judah, Benjamin, and Lee. What you did to Yasharallah as a whole. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is visiting you for it. Okay? A payback is coming. A recompense. So it says, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to the works. In the cup which she had filled, fill to her double. All right? And what's that cup? The cup are these curses that we had to go through. Okay? The same cup we had to drink. Chiefly slavery, but all the curses. Deuteronomy 30 and 7 tells you that all these curses are now falling upon them that hate us. And you see it. We were the drug epidemic, the crack, heroin, our communities were destroyed, Now it's falling upon Esau, The opioid crisis, the fentanyl crisis, Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. In the cup which she had filled, fill to her double. Esau Edom gonna drink double the cup we had to drink, double the dregs. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. Yeah, like I said, going back 10 years ago, 10, 15 years ago, that was unthinkable, unfathomable. You wouldn't picture, you couldn't imagine San Francisco looking like that. You know, you know, that was the alphabet, paradise over there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of movies were shot over there. I remember they had the series Charmed. San Francisco was thriving. Now look at it. Look like fucking, a third world country. And not just, a lot of these cities are starting to look like that. Okay? Because this bitch is through. Ultimately, it's all by design. They want you to, the elite want you to destroy yourself. Okay? So it says, how much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Yeah, a lot of you believe that American bullshit narrative. You don't think this place will ever go down. Okay? But you in for rude awakening. This bitch is falling like lightning. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall utterly be burned with fire. That's the ultimate judgment. Okay? America's going to be a wasteland. It's going to be desolate. And what's going to do that? ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles. Okay? But prior to that, all hell is going to break loose. All manner of hell is going to break loose. Okay? Jacob's trouble. Okay? Well, as famine, martial law, civil unrest, mass layoffs, pestilences, earthquakes, storms, evil times are on the horizon. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, because it's time for Yahweh Shem Yahushua to work. He's working. And mourning, it says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, who judgeth her. And I'll read a little bit more. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. Because no man buyeth their merchandise anymore. Okay? Isaiah 47:1. I started 1. Come down, this is the main point. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. And you can see them literally sitting on the ground in Oakland and San Francisco. And they're in a pitiful case, man. They're mourning, they're lamenting, and that's what's going to come to this place as a whole, man. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne. O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. They actually, if you watch that video, that guy that's Tyler, whatever the hell his name is, he interviewed this one kid that came over here from Yemen, and we know how Yemen is. Yemen is, that's a war-torn nation, getting bombed to smithereens. And he interviewed him at the In-N-Out Burger, and he was, it was a young kid, probably in his early teens, and he was asking him about, is it better here in America or in Yemen? He said Yemen, that's crazy. He said Yemen. He said we would have been chilling in Yemen. He said it's crazy here, it's crazy, lawless. That's one of the things people were saying about Oakland. It's lawless, He was complaining about the drugs, how they're stealing, breaking into cars. You got to watch it for yourself, man. Oakland is becoming like the Wild Wild West. So it says, San Francisco in general. So it says, take the millstones and grind meal. Oh, Slack, it says, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Yeah, ain't nobody going to be looking, everybody going to be looking to flee America. Because it's a former shell of itself. All right, it ain't what things ain't what it used to be. Okay, take the millstones and grind mill, uncover the locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers, meaning get ready for hardcore slavery. You know, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, all your wickedness, all your sins, all the atrocities. Yea, thy shame shall be seen, and we see it, and the whole world is starting to see it. I will take vengeance, and I will not, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. I will take vengeance and will not meet thee as a man. Yahweh Shai HaMashiach is coming in all his glory, all his strength, with the thousands of heavens, the angels, and he's coming to take vengeance, as it says, chiefly on Esau, Edom, and all these heathens that are confederate with him, and 2/3 of Yasharallah. As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the Lord of armies, is his name, the Holy One of Yasharallah, because he's our power, the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, no other nation. Okay? And a recompense is coming to what you did to the Lord's chosen people. 2nd Ezra 8 and straight to the point. 2nd Ezra 8 and 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them in the latter time. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time, we're in the latter time, we're in the end of the end, shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. Okay, they're drunken on this Babylon juice. They're drunken on the philosophies of this world. Okay, all the ideologies that Esau Edom has been spewing. They've bought into the so-called American dream, and now they're left with nothing to show for it. Okay, so now what are they doing? Just living on the street and trying to escape reality through drugs. That's where we at. That's where we at. Talking about we not in a fucking recession. We're not in a depression. We clearly in a depression, man. Okay? Open up your eyes and look around. Okay? We're clearly at the door of Jacob's trouble. We're clearly at the brink of the Third World War. Baruch chapter 4 verse the main point is in 32. I start at 29. For he that brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy with your salvation. Yeah, because according to Lamentations 4, and I think that's verse 22. You can start at 4:21 on down, 21 and 22. The punishment of our iniquity is accomplished. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is visiting Esau Edom now. Okay? We're no more going to get carried away into captivity. This is our last bid. Because the reason why we went down, the reason why we're in the Americas, why we went through such harsh punishment, was for our disobedience. The curses fell upon us. But now the curses are coming up off of Yasharallah and going upon all them that hate us. Chiefly Esau Edom. For he that brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy with your salvation. Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, Yerushalayim, and we're a people before a place, and we're scattered amongst the four corners of the earth, but the bulk of us are in the Americas. Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. Yeah, that's ultimately why Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is going to deliver us, for his name's sake. For the promise that he made to our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's the good news. Our redemption is nigh. And all they that devoured us about to be devoured. Miserable are they that afflicted thee and rejoiced at thy fall. Miserable are the cities which thy children served. Miserable is she that received thy sons. Watch that video. Look up San Francisco. Look up Oakland. Look up Kensington, Philadelphia. Look up Baltimore. Miserable are the cities which thy children served. Miserable is she that received thy sons. For as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved by her own desolation. For I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude. The mirth of the land is going out. All right? And her pride shall be turned into mourning. You know? Look like fucking zombies down there, man. You know? For fire shall come upon her from the everlasting. That's the ultimate judgment. The nukes. For fire shall come upon her from the everlasting, long to endure, and she shall be inhabited of devils for a great time. And by devils, it means desert creatures, scorpions, owls, satyrs, you know? Close out here. Jeremiah 51 and start at 5. The main point is in 8. For Israel have not been forsaken, nor Judah, for Yasharallah have not been forsaken, nor Yahweh of his power, of the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Bashim Hawashai. Though their land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Yasharallah, flee out of the midst of Babylon, and we're fleeing spiritually. But there's gonna come a time when we're gonna flee physically also. You know, when the missiles crack the sky, you know, we're gonna get beamed up in the chariots, change in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye. But right now we're fleeing spiritually, repenting, turning back to Yahweh Bashim Hawashai, trying to offend as least as possible, putting on as the elect, you know, rehearsing the righteous acts. Flee out of the midst of Babylon, and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord Yahweh's vengeance. You see that? For this is the time of the Lord Yahweh's vengeance. Okay? He's working. It is time for thee, Lord Yahweh, to work, for they have made void thy law. The sins of this place, as I'm reading, have reached the heavens. You know? Flee out of the midst of Babylon, and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord Yahweh's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense, a payback. Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord Yahweh's hand, that made all the earth drunken. But as I read, she's no more going to be called tender and delicate. You know, everybody not going to be looking to America anymore. You know, they're going to be looking at her sideways. They're going to be lamenting over her. You know, for the state that Yahweh Bashim Hawashai has her in and is about to leave her in. They're going to bewail her. You know, the nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. You see it again. Go back 10 years ago. You know, even right here in Florida. Go back 10 years ago to downtown Orlando, downtown Miami. You know, downtown Houston, downtown Dallas. You know, it wasn't in the state that it's in now. This place is falling quickly. You know, Babylon, and you ain't seen nothing yet. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain, if so she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country. That's going to be the sentiment. Ain't nobody going to be trying to fucking risk their lives across the border and all this shit. You know? All these heathens, all these different nations, they're going to be scattering. You know, for the plagues, for the judgment that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is about to pour out unto this place. Okay? For her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. Okay? So that's the point. Again, I just wanted to highlight this video here. All right? So with that being said, Adawan Ratazadis was edifying, exhorting, and comforting to the elect. Again, keep pushing. Keep fighting, man. We're close. Shalom. Wa abad babor kwam yisharallah.